Hello, friends. I hope that you guys are out there doing well today. I was going to send you a big long email, then I remembered I could make you a video. You can watch it at your leisure, and I could explain this thing without typing all day. So I'm going to try it this way, show you what's going on. I'm assuming that you'd like to make upwards of an extra $10 or more per order. What follows is something that came out on May 1st, as you can see from the notification from Nicole. So I'm sure there's a couple of you out there that once you hear about this and understand it are going to want to strangle me for giving you this information 5 days later than everyone else got it. But look, I was sick. Okay, I was sick. I scanned the first part of this email, and quite frankly, I was in a negative frame of mind. I'm like, just something else they're trying to get us to do that we're not going to want to do. And guys, I'm sorry. Don't kill me. And think of my poor wife. For those of you that have murder on your mind, I canceled my life insurance about 5 years ago, and she doesn't know. You don't want to be the reason she finds out now, do you? Didn't think so. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. Um, you actually make more than $10 um, extra. They sent out, this is all tied in, first of all, with the MyGen mobile app, as you can see there in the early part of her email. Um, a lot of you don't even try to download that. Now you need to do it, or you need to figure it out. There's some motivation here. Just like everything that Gen Mobile does, there are two um, tracks to it. Number one track is to reduce churn. When they're acquiring customers, they want to keep them. And so when they offered to pay us more to download this app, what they wanted out of it was this customer to have access to these uh, products that I'm going to tell you about. Okay. And they gave us an opportunity to get accustomed to downloading this app for the customer and getting in there and going about it and using it. Now the other shoe has dropped. Now they're going to pay you for assisting the customer at the point of sale or the point that you're enrolling them in not only downloading this app when it's not on the phone already, not only downloading this app and installing it, for which you get $1, and activating it, but if you can encourage this customer to purchase a calling plan, you're going to get paid some more. Now, what you're going to see in this email from from Nicole is what Nicole is going to pay me for this. All right, so you're getting full disclosure. Now, mind you, I'm going to try to keep a couple bucks because I need money. I got this lady here that just wants to go to New York and stuff, and she's pretty. And, when an ugly dude marries a pretty woman, it can get expensive. And it's been that way for nearly 40 years. Anyway, I digress. I'm going to try to keep some. Um, and we're going to discuss it. If you want to, no matter how much I keep, somebody out there is going to think I'm keeping too much. Okay, then. But I'm going to try to keep some. So let's get into this email right here in front of us. That, of course, I don't have a cursor that shows up um, for you guys. But here is the calling plans and the pay structure. Now, if you, as you can see, let's see if I can make it highlight. We're going to talk about NLAD. Is it doing it? I think it's doing it. Yeah. Yeah, Shane. Anyway, let's go down to NLAD because that's where you are. I don't have anybody in California just yet. But your comp's pretty good. Now, within this MyGen app, the customer can purchase for 1 month for the cost of $10, unlimited talk, unlimited text, 15 gigabytes of data, 10 gigabytes for a mobile hotspot, and unlimited international calling. And if they do it with auto pay, all right, they get a 10% discount. All right. All right. All right. So let me see. We can see this down here. A $10 upgrade with auto pay costs the customer $9. So for $9, they get unlimited talk and text, 15 gigabytes of data, 10 gigabytes of mobile hotspot with unlimited international calling. $9 a month, all the calling they can stand, and they get a lot of data and a lot of hotspot. If you put them on auto pay, that's $9 for them, and they're going to pay me $5. And out of that $5, I get to pay you. So I'm going to pay you $4. And I'm going to keep a buck on this one because you're going to get $1. I'm passing that whole dollar through for just installing the app. So if you install the app, you get $1. And if you put this customer on auto pay for $9 a month for this terrific plan here, now we're going to do some shopping around in this video. We're going to look at some stuff. We're going to see how this stacks up to what they can purchase on a prepaid right now. So let's say in your case, you did a free phone for this chick named Pamela. Let's say Pamela is our customer. Pamela gets a free phone and you've made this available to her. And she gave you an email address. All right, so you're already getting what, $10 from me? Then you got $1 for doing the MyGen app. Got $1 for doing for validating an email. Then you got 4 more bucks for putting them on auto pay with this calling plan before they left. So last time I checked, that's 10, 11, 12, 16. And let's say you collected $10 activation fee on the free phone. Oh my goodness. Somebody made $26 right there. Pretty neat. Do 4 of those a day. It's $100 a day. And you put $10 in your pocket. Now I know somebody's eyes are glazing over. Stop it. We're going to talk about how to sell this later. So, watch to the end. We're going to talk about the customer that you see. Now, I know there's a few of you out there, no matter what I say, you're going to say you can't do it. Yeah, I know. I felt that way Friday or whenever it was when it came out. I'm like, his dad, I'm like, I can't do it. I didn't even look at it and said I can't do it. And then you want to know why? Because I couldn't even get my fat self out of the bed properly on the 1st of May. But back to this. Let's go to the next plan. They have a $20 plan that's unlimited talk, text, 25 gigabytes of data. 25. Let's see if I can get this highlighted here. 25 gigabytes of data. 10 gigabytes of the hotspot, unlimited international calling. If you have customers that have family in Mexico, they can call them. You have customers that have family in Canada, they can call them. Guatemala, they can call them. See where I'm going with this? It's a great plan. Now, if you put them on auto pay, see the difference? If you just sell them the plan one time, which makes no sense if they're going to use a debit card to buy it, might as well put them on auto pay if you're seeing as how you're helping them and all. They're going to pay $18 for this because they're going to get a $10 10% discount for going on auto pay. 10% of $20 is $2. So 20 minus 2 is 18. Notice I had to pause there, think about it. Almost got my calculator out. Might have to take my shoes off for that one. Count piggies. Anyway, they're going to pay $18 a month for this plan. Now, the only reason they would do that over the $10 plan is to get that other 10 gigabytes of data. And for that, if you do that, they're paying me 10. I'll give you 8 of that 10. Let me keep $2 just because of the production value of this video. I mean, look at this. You think craftsmanship like this is cheap? Anyway, you get $8. And that would work out to be a nice fat $10 extra on this particular calling plan. So you get $8 to put them on auto pay for this $20 plan that's going to actually cost them 18. You are going to get $1 for doing the MyGen app. You're going to get $1 for doing the email address, which I think they have to even get the MyGen app activated. Then your regular pay on top of it. All right, starting to add up to you. See why you might want to do this. But now here's the real one. $30, unlimited talk, unlimited text, unlimited data, unlimited international calling, 10 gigabytes of mobile hotspot. Put them on auto pay, they're going to get a 10% discount. 10% of $30 is $3. They're going to pay $27 a month for unlimited talk, unlimited text, unlimited data, and unlimited international calling to Guatemala, Mexico, Canada. I started to say France, but I don't know who would want to talk to somebody in France unless you're just looking for some cheese. Anyway, 30 bucks. Actually going to cost them 27. Put them on auto pay. Gen Mobile in 2020 going to give me $15. I kept $1 on the first plan. I kept $2 on the second plan. Why don't I just keep $3 on the third plan? And y'all get 12. Y'all get 12 extra dollars. Now, I can hear some of you saying, that's not a good deal. Well, though, yeah. How many times have you heard all these people pull out a straight talk phone and start doing something while they're waiting for you to run their app? Mm-hmm. How many times they pulled it out? Well, let's just see what unlimited talks, text, and data, and hotspot, and internet unlimited, what that costs with Straight Talk. Let me see. Where can we find it? Let's go over here. Oh, I've lost my way. Where's my Where's my stuff? Okay, let's get that out of the way. Get this out of the way. Let me hit the pause button. I maybe ought to keep $4 so I can have, better. Stop that. Cancel. Hooty hoo. How do I hit the pause? Pause. All right, I figured it out. I'm just going to minimize all these other screens. Minimize. And maximize. And maximize her email here. Now let's go to okay. Let's go to straighttalk.com. Google. Stuff is not wanting to move around. All right, so we're back. I'm going to end up chopping this thing up like crazy. All right, Straight Talk Wireless. Let's go to Straight Talk. All right, plans and services. Wireless phone plans. Pick your perfect plan. Silver Unlimited. $45 a month. They've got a promo, $42.50 for the first 3 months with auto pay. They get unlimited talk, text, and data, 10 gigabytes of hotspot, international calling to Mexico and Canada. What is going to cost our customer $27? They're buying at Walmart for $45 right now. Heck, you can give them everything but the unlimited data for $10 or actually $9. All right, so you're not only giving them a free device, but you are, you can make this device their primary phone because this is what they're paying. Now let's take some other competitors. Um, Mint Mobile is one that is out there right now, um, doing a lot of advertising. I think that what was that guy, Deadpool? That's Deadpool's phone company. Anyway, a lot of these plans look fantastic, right? They all have unlimited talk and text. You don't see anything more than $25 or $30 a month. But let's zoom in on this thing. Let's make this picture bigger. To get the plan for $20 a month, you gotta pay them $120. See there? You gotta pay them $120. They want everything up front. They want a lot of cash up front. And you got to get a phone. You got to buy a phone if you're going to talk about Mint Mobile. Chat box popped up. Let's go to Google. And let's prepaid calling plans with unlimited talk, text, and data. Bada boom, bada bing. Boost Mobile is advertising a $10 plan. Guess what Boost Mobile is? Gen Mobile. Go figure. Now you can tell these people about these great plans, and they can go down to a Boost Mobile store with $10 and get the plan, but you won't make any money. Mint, let's see, consumer unlimited for $35 a month is what it says right here. T-Mobile, $50 for the first month. Yeah. Straight Talk, we already saw that. Let's see. Straight Talk, that is the Verizon plan. There's Boost. T-Mobile, there's $50 plans and devices. I challenge you to go look at it. You're offering them the best deal possible out there on a prepaid device. But all I've done is just Googled it to match up the cost with uh, the competition. So now, what are we talking about out there? Is this something you can do or something you can't do? Well, hold on just a second.